Welcome back, friends. If you're over 60 or approaching it, your body is changing in ways you might not fully realize. One of the most important yet overlooked parts of aging healthfully is knowing which meats to avoid to protect your heart, joints, muscles, kidneys, and even your brain. Did you know that certain meats can accelerate aging, increase inflammation, raise your blood pressure, and even double your risk of heart disease or cancer? In this first part of our 1-hour video, we'll walk you through the 4 most harmful meats commonly found in many people's diets after 60 and why you should remove them from your plate starting today. 1. Pork sausages, hot dogs, breakfast sausages, processed pork links. These are loaded with preservatives like nitrites and nitrates, which can transform into nitrosamines, known carcinogens, when cooked or digested. A 2022 study found that eating pork sausages just twice a week increased colorectal cancer risk by 22% and kidney issues by 16%. They're also high in sodium, raising blood pressure and causing swelling. Packed with saturated fat that raises LDL cholesterol. 2. Deli ham, processed cold cuts. A staple in many sandwiches, but one of the worst choices for aging bodies. Contains sodium nitrite, phosphates, hidden sugars, and excessive salt. A 2020 study found eating deli meat 4+ times a week increased heart failure risk by 24% and early death risk by 19%. Phosphates overburden the kidneys, and added sugars spike blood glucose, linked to cognitive decline through chronic inflammation. 3. Deep-fried chicken, especially with skin and batter. Crispy outside, dangerous inside. High temperatures create trans fats, acrylamides, and AGs, all known to accelerate inflammation, skin aging, and vascular damage. Often fried in cheap oils like soybean or corn oil, which create oxidized fats harmful to your heart. The breading is made from white flour, sugar, and salt, spiking blood sugar and promoting belly fat. A 2020 study found that women who ate fried chicken more than once a week had 13% higher all-cause mortality, and 12% higher cardiovascular mortality. 4. Factory farmed skinless chicken breast. This may surprise you, but even plain chicken can be harmful if it's conventionally raised. Fed grain-based diets and often injected with antibiotics and hormones. Low in omega-3s, high in omega-6s, a recipe for chronic inflammation. Linked to antibiotic resistance, reduced immune defense, and gut health issues. Can contain residues of pesticides and other toxins. You may be trying to make healthy choices, but these common meats can silently sabotage your health after 60. Now that you know what to avoid, let's talk about the best meats you should actually eat to support muscle strength, heart health, cognitive function, and healthy aging, especially after 60. These meats are nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory, and help your body recover and thrive. If you're looking to stay active, sharp, and independent well into your 70s and beyond, this is where your grocery list starts. 1. Grass-fed lamb. Unlike conventional red meat, grass-fed lamb is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, iron, and zinc, all crucial for muscle repair, joint health, and energy production. A 2020 study found that older adults who included grass-fed lamb in their diet experienced 23% increase in muscle strength and 15% decrease in inflammation markers. It's also high in heme iron, which is easily absorbed and helps fight fatigue and anemia, 2 common issues in seniors. Pro tip: choose lamb cuts like leg or shoulder and cook with herbs like rosemary and garlic for added antioxidants. 2. Free-range or pasture-raised duck. Duck is often overlooked, but it's one of the most nutrient-dense meats you can eat. It contains heme iron, selenium, and healthy fats, including omega-3s and monounsaturated fats, similar to olive oil. A 2019 study linked pasture-raised duck consumption to 19% improvement in cognitive function and 21% reduction in inflammation. Duck fat supports cholesterol balance and enhances flavor without the health risks of deep frying. Enjoy duck roasted or grilled and avoid factory-farmed versions. 3. Sardines with bones and skin. These tiny fish pack a huge punch, high in calcium, vitamin D, protein, collagen, and omega-3s. Contain tiny edible bones that provide bone-building minerals. A 2022 study showed sardines helped increase bone density by 29%, and lower triglycerides by 32% in older adults. They also have low mercury levels, making them a safer seafood option for seniors. Best to buy sardines packed in olive oil, not vegetable oil, and eat 2 to 3 times per week. 4. Grass-fed beef liver. Yes, liver. It's one of the most powerful superfoods on Earth, and even more important as we age. It contains bioavailable vitamin A, all B vitamins, especially B12, zinc, copper, iron, and CoQ10, essential for energy, immunity, and brain function. A 2023 clinical trial found that older adults supplementing with beef liver boosted energy by 44%, improved memory scores by 37%, and significantly raised hemoglobin and iron levels. Choose liver from grass-fed, hormone-free sources. If taste is an issue, try blending it into stews or mincing it into ground meat dishes. Now let's take everything you've learned and put it into a real, easy-to-follow meal plan, plus some practical cooking and shopping tips that make healthy eating after 60 both doable and enjoyable. Weekly meal plan for seniors over 60. Using the 4 best meats. This sample plan is designed to give you variety, flavor, and health benefits without stress in the kitchen. Monday. Lunch. Sardine salad. Sardines in olive oil, arugula, cherry tomatoes, avocado, lemon juice. Dinner. Grass-fed lamb stew with carrots, onions, garlic, and rosemary. Tuesday. Lunch. Duck breast grilled with sweet potatoes and sautéed spinach. Dinner. Sardines over brown rice with steamed broccoli. Wednesday. Lunch. Lamb patties with tzatziki, cucumber salad. Dinner. Stir-fried vegetables with chopped grass-fed liver and turmeric. Thursday. Lunch. Sardine and egg salad wrap with whole grain tortilla. Dinner. Baked duck thighs with garlic green beans. Friday. Lunch. Lamb and quinoa bowl with roasted vegetables. Dinner. Pan-fried sardines with lemon zest and mashed cauliflower. Saturday. Lunch. Liver and onions served with steamed kale and roasted beets. Dinner. Leftover duck or sardine pasta with olive oil and basil. Sunday. Lunch. Roasted lamb with rosemary potatoes. Dinner. Sardines on sourdough toast with sliced cucumber. Cooking tips to maximize nutrients and flavor. Use gentle heat. Avoid high-temperature frying, which can damage healthy fats and create inflammatory compounds. Try slow cooking, roasting, steaming, or baking. Cook with anti-inflammatory herbs. Add garlic, turmeric, rosemary, thyme, and ginger to reduce inflammation and boost absorption of nutrients. Don't overcook liver. Light sautéing or gently poaching in broth keeps it tender and preserves vitamins. Pair meats with veggies rich in vitamin C. It helps with iron absorption. Try lemon juice, bell peppers, or broccoli alongside beef liver or lamb. Buy from trusted sources. Look for labels like grass-fed, pasture-raised, or wild-caught. Avoid meats with added preservatives, sugar, or vegetable oils. Batch cook and freeze. Make double portions of lamb stew or duck, freeze for later, and save time. Watch your portion size. 3 to 4 ounces, size of your palm, is enough per meal for protein benefits without overdoing it. Shopping list essentials. Grass-fed lamb, ground, leg, shoulder. Pasture-raised duck breasts or thighs. Sardines in olive oil, wild-caught, BPA-free can. Grass-fed beef liver, fresh or frozen. Lemon, garlic, fresh herbs, rosemary, thyme. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, kale. Sweet potatoes. Let's wrap everything up and bring your new knowledge into a powerful, sustainable lifestyle change. Whether you're already eating mindfully or just beginning, this is your guide to staying strong, energized, and independent after 60. The big picture. As we age, muscle loss, inflammation, and heart issues become more common. But they're not inevitable. Making small dietary shifts like avoiding harmful meats and replacing them with nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory options can dramatically improve your health outcomes. What you choose to eat every single week makes a bigger difference than any supplement or medication, especially when it comes to energy, strength, cognition, and longevity. What you can expect when you make these changes: stronger muscles thanks to high-quality protein from lamb, liver, duck, and sardines, better digestion and reduced bloating with whole unprocessed meats, improved memory and mental clarity from B vitamins and healthy fats, more energy throughout the day due to proper iron, CoQ10, and omega-3 intake, fewer aches and pains as inflammation markers decrease, more stable blood sugar and cholesterol levels, a sharper immune system to fight off infections and illness. How to stay consistent? Consistency is key, but it doesn't have to be hard. Create a 2-week rotating menu using our meal plan. Batch cook on weekends to save time. Keep your fridge stocked with essentials from the shopping list. Track your meals and how you feel. More energy, better sleep, etc. Share meals with others to stay motivated and inspired. Final encouragement: aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or losing strength. With the right meat choices, you can fuel your body with everything it needs to stay resilient. This isn't about dieting, it's about eating smarter, nourishing your muscles and brain, and protecting the health and independence you've worked so hard for. You deserve to feel strong, clear-headed, and confident every single day. Let your plate reflect that. If you found this helpful, consider sharing it with a friend or loved one over 60 who's ready to take charge of their health too. Here's to strong muscles, sharp minds, and flavorful meals. You've got this.